back then to me was nothing. You could tell every time I would go through something. I let the needle rip my skin and see the blood running. No fronting. The pretty woman that you see today was still pretty back then, but in the other way. I had a mouth, I would make a cuss words to spray. If I was angry, or you gon' feel what I'm about to say. I caused damage from friends to my family, respect for no one. My own mother was my enemy. A better life? This was something that I couldn't see. Bathing in a bucket seemed like the only life for me. But to make a long story short, I would do some things. I'm going through a struggle. I know about the pain. I know about the lonely nights crying out your name. Going to sleep empty. Waking up the same. The devil yelling crazy while I'm trying to stay sane. Fighting to stay focused. Praying to maintain. No hold on sin that back then thought I could tame. But ended up with more baggage than I could claim. The last time I repented, it seemed in vain. I called on the Lord, but see, he never came. Well, he did come, but he was too late. Took my life into my own hands to get it straight. Every day the balance act on straddling the gate. Some say fence, either way I know you can relate. You hot and cold, but God don't work that way. Wasn't aware that the enemy was in my face. Surrounded by noise, don't keep me from thinking. My past left the board, so then I started drinking. But first I met a boy. And he had me smoking, thinking that we was homeless until I had me choking. And then it had me wheezing, coughing up a lung. But then that new high hit, and then they had me strung. But then that new God left, and now I'm feeling dumb. A young lady now looking like a young bum. And all the 1,000 friends I had turned into none. Money, cars, and jewelry turned into dung. I pawned it all so I could know where food was coming from. Became distant, I started hating everyone. Nice bright shining day, but I ain't had no sun. The world around me still playing, I ain't having fun. Friends turn into me, I wish I had a gun. After everything I done, that's how you treat me, son. I spent my whole life fighting my way through. I was a little fireball with anger issues. But was cute as a button if I smiled at you. She's so sweet, oh sister, God bless you. I just couldn't hide my demons, they would peek through. Her life became transparent, it would see through. But my heart was so black, you couldn't see through. And the road was so dark, I couldn't see through. I couldn't see you, I couldn't feel your touch. I was hurting, God, needed you so much. If you get me out of this, I swear I'll give it up. I go to church every Sunday, I've had enough. So the Lord blessed me, got me a place to stay. Knew I was bluffing, but he blessed me anyway. So now I'm comfortable, telling God you're the best. But I broke my promises and got into some mess. Fighting, drinking, smoking, cursing, clubbing, selling. I picked up new sins, turned myself into a felon. What was I thinking? For warrants out for my arrest? I mean, it was only for unpaid parking tickets, but still, God says pay your debt. I wasn't paying nothing. They better look for me. They gonna have to lock me up before I pay a fee. Just a trifling mess, a hood full of shame, a ghetto girl with no common sense and lack of brain. I was no good and didn't try to be. Yet with all the worst I did, I saw the best of me. The night he spoke to me, I was out in the club, my 22nd birthday, getting the crumb. Alcohol in me, weed was later on. Every song that came on, girl, was my song. I'm still a young lady, but knew I had time. I'll get right in my 30s, I'm still in my prime, like for the party. Straight lottie-dottie, and I worried about nothing. Everybody was partying. Then without notice, trouble came my way. Something said don't, but I didn't obey. The girl came at me, so I punched her in the face. And the girl I was with, they pushed me off the stage just to hit the girl, give her a round or two. The strongest day, God said, see how they follow you? Thought I was bugging. Hearing things as usual. My girls were rugged, fighting like animals. I'm not talking about 10 sneaks and Nike boots. I'm talking about open toe stilettos, Jimmy Choo's. It was my birthday. Harmless, unexpected, but it's all sin to God when he's disrespected. I couldn't visualize, so I didn't realize the God was working on my inside before that night. As crazy as it sounds, when I turned 22, God said to me, you've got work to do. But I already had a job, so that wasn't true. Then God said again, I've got work for you. Only God can say 5 words to get you right. He can say one and it'll change your whole life forever. Could I think of this? Never. So leave it up to God to be better than clever. From that day forth, there was a change in me. The things from yesterday wasn't the same to me. The dudes I used to like became lames to me. The friends I lost again wasn't the thing to me. Yo, I heard from God that ain't a game to me. Reminded me when Jesus died, he was saving me. It's a wonder why God's even claiming me. If they ask him who his child, he be naming me. Pick me up, turn me around. He picks my head up when I start to look down. Sinking sand all around, he's my solid ground. No greater love in this world could ever be found. And when I look at me, I stand and think, wow, it's a God to calm down my mind's wild child. And when I talk to people, they don't believe I'm saved. Some people can't because both my arms are engraved. But should I be ashamed because I don't look like you? Or because my past mistakes are quite visible? But God don't look at flesh, he looks at the heart. This body's going back to the dust when I depart. Jesus saved me. God took me by the hand. He said, I'll change you on my own time. Please understand. It's not about what you look like or what you wear. Because if you want Jesus, you shouldn't even care. And if they look at you, then girl, let them stand. We gonna always thank God when we get over there. I had to try Jesus, God's precious lamb. I was a mess when he took me just as I am. I was a mess when he took me just as I am. I was a mess when